Welcome to all. In this video we will see National Certification System for Tissue Culture Raised Plants, popularly known as NCS-TCP, the certification agency in India. The NCS-TCP was established in the year 2006, and in the world India is the only country and first country to establish such a setup to certify the tissue culture raised plants and tissue culture industries. Department of Biotechnology under Government of India and Ministry of Science and Technology are the key certification agencies, and it is approved under the Section 8 of the Seeds Act 1966. The main objectives of the NCS-TCP is to certify or recognize the production and distribution of disease-free and genetically similar quality tissue culture plants. The services offered under the NCS-TCP are: first one is to approve the accreditation of test laboratories. They are involved in testing the tissue culture raised plants. So far, 4 accredited test laboratories are exist in India involved in the testing tissue culture facilities or tissue culture industries. And second key role is to recognize tissue culture production facilities. That means the government, non-government or private tissue culture units, their interest to apply for the recognition. The recognition certificate will be issued to the TCPF facilities. In India, so far 85 companies obtained recognition from NCS-TCP for as a tissue culture production facilities. And third one is certification of tissue culture raised plants. The tissue culture plants produced by TCPF are certified by tissue culture raised plants, and they are working as certification agencies. So far, nearly 1,72,280 mother plants or stock culture samples are tested, and nearly 2,13,682 tissue culture raised plants and samples are tested. And the protocols for tissue culture or microprocess development of crops has been developed for 8 popular crops. And total number of 43 crores 2,50,000 plants are certified under this NCS-TCP agency. And the next key role of this NCS-TCP is capacity building and providing training for the tissue culture facilities. So under this, 12 tissue culture plant standards are developed to monitoring and testing for virus as well as testing for genetic uniformity of the tissue culture plants, and 21 awareness programs are organized throughout India, and nearly 2,200 participants are benefited in the awareness programs throughout India. They are involved in tissue culture production. Now we will see the NCS-TCP operational structure. The NCS-TCP is functioning under DBT, and it is governed by the appellate authority, and DBT itself acts as appellate authorities. In addition, there is an apex committee. That committee is formed by higher officials. They are giving suggestions and advice and detailed streamlines how to operate the certification process throughout India. Under NCS-TCP, there is a cell called Project Monitoring and Evaluation Committee. This committee is directly controlled by the BIRAC consortium. Under this, the management cell called NCS-TCP management cell, popularly known as NMC, is formulated. This NMC is constantly monitored. NMC activities are constantly monitored by the PMEC, and the tissue culture testing reports obtained from the lower subordinates of NMC are properly reported to the PMEC, and they will get approval. Next, for successful certification program, NCS-TCP management cells monitor 2 bodies. The first one is called referral centers. These referral centers develop novel protocols to test the virus as well as to test the genetic uniformity of the tissue culture raised plants. and these protocols, buffers, agents, requirement, everything will be developed in detail, and which is used by another subordinate agency called accredited test laboratories. These test laboratories are approved to test for genetic purity and as well as virus indexing in the tissue culture facilities. Upon receiving the directions and intimation from upper agencies, the accredited test laboratories collect the samples from recognized tissue culture production facilities, popularly known as TCPF, and subject to test for virus indexing as well as genetic purity. In case there is some grievances occurs or there is some confusing results obtained by ATL lab, then it is communicated to referral test centers. They will validate the result. Similarly, if the tissue culture production facility is not satisfied with the ATL result, they can appeal and referral laboratories will confirm the result. So once these tests are confirmed under the directions given by the upper agencies, the accredited test laboratories can give the certificate as well as certification for the plants as well as recognition of TCF, recognition of tissue culture facility certificate. Then the supply of virus free and genetically uniform tissue culture plants are enabled by the growers to send it to farmers. So this is the brief NCS TCP operational structure. So now we will see the key components or bodies working under NCS TCP. The first one is Tissue Culture Certification Agencies, popularly known as TCCA. So the NMC has been set up for managing the NCS TCP certification purpose. The referral laboratories have been identified by the TCCA, and referral laboratories have been identified for carrying out confirmatory tests in case of controversies occurs between tissue culture facilities and ATL facilities. The certification agency is overall responsible for the developing standard test production protocol and guidelines to the manuals. And next body is NCS TCP Management Cell, popularly known as NMC. It has been worked under Biotech Consortium India Limited, popularly known as BCIL, and NMC is responsible for coordinating the accreditation of test laboratories for virus diagnosis and genetic fidelity or uniformity of plants. The NMC do advisory services to the DBT for new initiatives or updation of standard operating protocols, procedures, guidelines and management of information relevant to tissue culture certification and governance throughout the India. The next body is referral centers. So the referral centers responsible for carrying confirmatory test in the event of dispute or non-conformity test results occur. In addition, it also develop and validate standard protocols for crop-wise micropropagation protocol and diagnostic reagents. And it always maintaining the referral materials for the presence of virus or detection of methods and other things, etc. The training of technical personnel working at ATL or accredited test laboratories are provided by the referral laboratories. And presently 2 referral centers are identified by NCS TCP. For virus diagnosis, it is present in IRI New Delhi, and the second one is genetic fidelity or uniformity detection. The National Research Center of Plant Biotechnology or NRCPB, New Delhi is acting as the referral center for genetic fidelity and uniformity. Next body is accredited test laboratories. The virus diagnosis and genetic fidelity or uniformity are identified by the ATL laboratories. The diagnosis test is conducted and prepare test report in this body, and based on the test report, ATL will issue the certificate of quality for the tissue culture plant along with certification label for the tissue culture plants on behalf of TCCA body. The ATL perform both virus diagnosis as well as genetic uniformity test, and so far the key ATLs have been identified by the Department of Biotechnology under NCS TCPR for. The first one is EOS Agricultural Sciences Bangalore, and the second one is Vasant Data Sugar Institute Pune, and third one is Indian Institute of Sugarcane Research Lucknow, and fourth one is Central Potato Research Institute Shimla. So these four agencies act as accredited test laboratories for test virus indexing as well as assessing genetic uniformity of tissue plants. And there is a protocol for getting ATL permission or getting the approval for accredited test laboratories follows. So the institute has to submit an application, and the accreditation panel will carefully review the applications and submit it to NCS TCP management cell. And if there is any controversies or doubts in the application form, the NCS TCP management cell again send it to accreditation panel, and they will contact the agencies and again they will send it back. And if the report and facilities capacities are positive, and it may be approved. Once approved, it is recognized as accreditation for accredited test laboratory. Now the guidelines for the testing mother plants or stock cultures by the accredited test laboratories are as follows. All mother plants must be indexed for all the viruses. If less plant, individual mother plant or stock plant should be tested every one. In case it is large number, the samples from batches consisting of a maximum 10 mother plants per stock culture are taken, and the TCPF must maintain record of individual mother plants or stock plant batch, and if sample is identified for virus positive from a particular batch, only that batch is discarded. If the TCPF did not maintain such record, all the plants should be discarded. And virus testing can be done by accredited test laboratories or by any government institute or state universities or central universities having the facilities and expertise for the virus indexing. Next one is tissue culture production facilities. So this is the final one receiving the certificate. The commercial tissue culture production facilities with minimum production capacity of more than 0.5 million tissue culture propagules per annum may apply for the tissue culture production facility recognition or certification. The application submitted is assessed by the accreditation panel of NCS TCP, and if it is satisfied, the tissue culture production facilities including hardening facilities needs to be operational at the time of comprehensive assessment by the accreditation panel. So based on the infrastructure, technical, scientific expertise and package of practices, the recognized and certification valid for 2 years are given, and if 2 years over, renewal of recognition also given based on the application submitted by the TCPF agency. And the TCPF should adopt standard operation procedures developed by the referral laboratories and maintain all the relevant records and should be available for the ATLs whenever they want to verify it. Now the detailed protocol for recognition or renewal of tissue culture production facilities by NCS TCP are given in this flowchart. So first the TCPF should submit the application for the tissue culture production facility may be public sector or private sector or NGO and other educational institute also can apply for this one, and they can apply for two purposes. One is first time tissue culture production facility recognition application, or already if they got the recognition and 2 years over, they have to submit application for results. So the application is screened and find out all the requirements are met out by the specific TCPF agencies. Once it is tested whether they have receipt for the TCPF inspection fees as well as accreditation panel visit to the tissue culture production facilities and assess its compliance with NCS TCP guidelines. The assessment report sent to Project Monitoring Evaluation Committee PMEC and the PMAC carefully evaluated and sent approval, correction or rejection report to the tissue culture production agencies. The receipt for the certification fees from the tissue culture production facilities confirmed, and finally the recognition certificate is issued to the tissue culture production facilities. So the fee structure for the tissue culture production facilities paid during the submission of application is revised in 2019 April 16. The details are, in general, they are NCS TCP categorized the tissue culture companies into three categories. One is small scale. If the production is less than 1 million plantlets per year, it is called a small scale company. If it is 1 to 3 million plantlets per year, it is medium scale company. If the company producing more than 3 million plantlets per year, it is comes under large scale companies. As a registration fees, all these companies has to pay 4,000 rupees, and for inspection and report preparation, the small scale company has to pay 4,000, medium scale company has to pay 12,000, and large scale company has to pay 15,000 rupees. And processing and certification, the small scale company has to pay 10,000, medium and large scale companies also has to pay the same 10,000 rupees. And NCS TCP account number is available in the NCS TCP website. The companies has to identify and pay the fee online also. The fees for recognition of only hardening unit means the registration fee for recognition is 500 and renewal is 250, inspection report is 1500, and processing and certification is around 2000 rupees. And the fee structure for second visit of experts to tissue culture production facilities, for small scale it is 2000, medium scale 3000, and for large scale companies it is 5000 rupees. In Tamil Nadu, in India, 82 commercial tissue culture production facilities has been recognized and its plantlets are certified by NCS TCP. In Tamil Nadu, 9 tissue culture production companies are recognized by NCS TCP and they are receiving certification for the tissue culture propagules. They are Annai Meenakshi Biotech Hosur and Genuine Biotech Hosur, Gromor Biotech Hosur, and Hi-Fi Biotech Salem, Hosur Hortitech Hosur, Jai Blossoms Biotech Hosur, Jai Sri Biotech Hosur, Speak Agro Biotech Center Coimbatore, and Sri Vishal Biotech Hosur. So most of the companies located in Hosur, the key reason is the temperature and climate supports for tissue culture production facilities and minimizing the electricity expenses towards maintaining temperature as well as light. So now we will see the key points in certification of tissue culture raised plants. The testing of mother plant tissue culture stock culture is tested by ATLs, and the process flow and relevant formats for the testing mother plant tissue culture stock should be maintained. The certification of tissue culture raised plants should be carried out, and certificate of quality and certification label is issued by the ATLs, and guidelines of issuance of certificate of quality and certification labels is followed by ATL to given to TCPF, and the process flow and relevant formats for the testing and certification of tissue culture raised plants issued by the ATL itself. The standards for production of tissue culture facilities, that means standard operation procedure should be followed. The total time taken for the issuance of certification by the ATL will be around 30 days. In general, 30 working days from the time of completion of applications is required. In case non-conformatives or controversies occurs, the verification visit would be organized within 30 working days, the day after formal communication from the tissue culture labs of their corrective actions. The recognition renewal of recognition of the tissue culture production facilities will be within 13 working days from the time of completion of the tissue culture production facilities. And the referral laboratories developed standard protocol or standard guidelines for 8 tissue culture plantlets tissue culture plants. These crops are potato, banana, sugarcane, apple, citrus, black pepper, vanilla, bamboo. So for potato, the protocol is named as potato tissue culture raised mini tuber or known as PTCMT, and for banana it is called banana tissue culture or BTC standards. For sugarcane it is called sugarcane tissue culture or STC standards, and for apple it is called apple tissue culture or ATC standards. For citrus it is called citrus tissue culture or CTC standards. For black pepper it is called black pepper tissue culture or BPTC, and vanilla it is called vanilla tissue culture or VTC standards. Bamboo it is called bamboo tissue culture or BATC standards. So these are all the key acronyms used by the NCS TCP for certifying these crops. So now we will see some of the viruses which are tested for virus indexing in the above mentioned 8 tissue culture plants. First one is potato. The partyvirus A, S, M, partyvirus Y, partyvirus X, PLR virus, PALC virus and PST virus T are tested for virus indexing in case of potato. In case of banana bunch top virus and CMU are key candidate for virus indexing. In apple mosaic virus, apple chlorotic leaf spot virus are tested, and bamboo mosaic virus is tested. In black pepper, CMV and Badna virus and phytoplasm are tested. In citrus, Indian citrus ring spot virus ICRSV, citrus tristeza virus or CTV, and citrus yellow mosaic virus or CYME are tested. In sugarcane mosaic virus, Badna virus, yellow leaf virus and luteo virus are tested. In case of vanilla mosaic potty virus, vanilla necrosis potty virus, Cymbidium mosaic virus or CMV, Odontoglossum ring spot virus and uncharacterized potty virus X and rhabdovirus are tested in case of vanilla. So once the samples are passed, supplied by the tissue, taken from the tissue culture production facilities are successfully passed all the tests, then labeling will be given. The labeling of tissue culture raised plants or propagules will be looks like that. The upper diagonal region it will be olive green, the bottom it will be in orange color, and it includes the name of the production facilities and certification date and validity, certification number, in addition details of the company and quality number, label number, everything will be present in the label. The container should also have printed on it the kind, variety and name of the institution also. The tissue culture plants or propagules will be supplied in containers and a paper lined label. The label length is 12 cm and 6 cm width, and it is the certified for tissue culture raised quality plants or propagules. And we will briefly see the operational guidelines for ATLs. For genetic fidelity, 1500 rupees for 10 samples of the same species is collected as a fees. For virus indexing, minimum of 10,000 for 10 samples, and for a maximum of 5 viruses, and test for additional virus will be charged rupees 100 per virus, and it will vary some crops also. And the timelines, the receipt of the sample from the TCPF is day 1 and conducting virus quality test in day 2 and 3, and preparation of test report is day 4, and repeat the test if needed and prepare second test report in day 5 and 6, and at the end of 6th day the receipt report will be given to the ATLs. In addition, NCS TCP also has a logo. It looks like the green color and inside a ladder like structure, and this logo should be used in all certificates and all certified products of NCS TCP, and it should not be used for any other purpose. The logo shall not be displayed on vehicles, even company vehicles, except some advertisement on buildings as well as flags. And upon suspension of ATLs or withdrawal of ATL function, they have to discontinue the use of logo. And the key forms to be used under NCS TCP are accreditation test laboratories lab and tissue culture production facility lab, testing for mother plant tissue culture or stock culture testing applications, and recognition of hardening center under NCS TCP. So 4 kind of applications available to get the recognition, and we will see some of the key definitions. First one is accreditation panel, a team of technical experts with knowledge about audit techniques and criteria for the accreditation of the laboratory facilities for virus diagnosis as well as genetic fidelities of the tissue culture plants, and recognition and renewal of recognition of TCP plants is called accreditation panel. The definition for NCS TCP is National Certification System for Tissue Culture Raised Plants, established under Section 8 of the Seeds Act 1966 by Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. And the referral laboratory definition is, it is an official laboratory for the performance of confirmatory test in the event of dispute of the test results. And standard operation procedures, similar to standard operation procedure in any chemistry and biotechnology lab, the SOP are sets of written instructions that document the routine or repetitive activity followed by an organization. The development and use of SOPs are the integral part of a successful quality system, as it provides the individuals with the information to perform the job properly. So in next part we will see the tissue culture protocol for 8 crops provided by the NCS TCP. Thank you.